good morning. Anyway, I turned this on because of those great mountains off in the distance. I'm not sure they're going to get a great shot. Absolutely gorgeous.
I think we're getting a good view of the dump station.
I went to the dump station instead of to the exit. That's what happens when I'm video. I did want to mention one thing. When you watch these videos, you're watching them quite a while after, we did them, but we don't edit while we're on the trip. In fact, I'm just still learning how to do video. I've been a photographer 45 years, but video is a lot different. Hopefully they'll be getting better. That took me from our trip in the fall, we got back, around October 5th or 6th,
yeah.
And I probably edited all the way through most of January. Pretty much every day, 4 or 5 hours every day. And
you were teaching yourself.
Yeah, well, I was having to learn how to edit. I'd never edited before. It was a new program that runs really well on my computer. The old one did not, that I had tried before. So it was totally like learning and stuff. So we like to enjoy ourselves on these trips too, not just be like working all the time, I enjoy shooting the videos, but in the evening I want to sit down and have something to drink, and I smoke cigars. I like smoking cigars, so I like to sit and have a cigar, not worry about it. And as it is, we still have to download, which I said I was going to do, and I haven't done yet. I was going to do it every day, but I haven't done it yet, but that's okay. But we're headed to Deming, and then we're headed to a place called Indian Bread Rocks. So we have not been there before. We've been to a lot of places. This and Rockhound we've never been before, and we'll probably never come again. It's not that we're not big hikers, and our friend Mike's a hiker. He enjoyed it, but we've never been here, so we wanted to check it out.
We'll be going into Arizona today from New Mexico. We're
going to get some gas. I always like to keep a full tank, and then we'll head on
back
down.
On the interstate.
We'll be on the interstate again today. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Well, we turned on the camera because, unfortunately, probably not a lot of them here, but a lot of through New Mexico and Texas, you get I think it's mostly New Mexico. These signs here on the right side, and you get them on the other side too. All these like little souvenir places. Unfortunately, that's not a really good indication because the place is right here.
Yeah, we've been to that one too.
I believe that's the one we've been to.
Well, we might get a better example later.
Yeah.
But then it'll just be billboard after billboard after billboard, kind of like the old Burma shape signs, for those of you who know what I'm talking about.
You can kind of see now over on the left side a series of them that are, we're just seeing the back sides of them. But when we were coming into Deming, it was like 2 to 3 times as many as you're seeing over on the left, and we're going up to one of, well, actually, it seemed like there was just one after another for a different one of the souvenir shops. But anyway, they're kind of cool. We just thought we'd turn it on and show you. Still on our way to Indian Bread Rocks, and saw this great rock formation, mountain, whatever, up here to the right. Thought I'd turn on the camera and see it. We actually haven't driven this part of I-10, I don't think, unless we might have done it in the rain one year. We normally are driving south from here, and then we don't really take 10 hardly at all. This trip was a little different that way, but anyway, the rocks are really pretty cool. There's amazing formations of mountains in this part of southern New Mexico and southern Arizona.
Sorry for the wind, folks. I didn't put the mic on, but we saw this tree on our way to Indian Bread Rocks, and it was just so beautiful. This area here, looks like, I don't know if it's pecan trees here. I know earlier we were in pecan trees.
Well, welcome to Washboardy Roads again. We are coming into Indian Bread Rocks, and hopefully the sun's kind of on the camera. Hopefully you can see the area here. As I said, we haven't really ever been here. We were planning on coming 3 years ago, but the weather was just awful, and we decided not to come up here. We're down south along the Arizona. We are in Arizona now, by the way. So it's supposed to be an area that you can find remnants of the Apache as well as other Native American tribes over the years, ancient tribes and stuff. But we don't know. Yeah, we haven't been here. You can see, we're going to visit a couple of other places that are similar to this as well. But I think ours might be kind of straight ahead right now, the area we're going to. And it is a wilderness area, and it's windy. So I can fly the drone outside the wilderness area. I can't fly it in the wilderness area. Technically, I can fly into the wilderness area, but the FAA really wants you to stay above 2,500 feet, and since drones only go 400 feet, so we'll see. I may just fly along the edge if it's not too windy, but we'll see. Anyway, Indian bred rock. There's somebody camping right there. They're on state trust land. I wonder if they know that.
They probably have their $20 pass.
Yeah, one of the things that's kind of interesting, and I just found on this trip, never knew it before, but there's a lot of Arizona state trust land. And if you want to park on it and do anything or camp on it, you really need to have a state land pass. And that's $20 a year. And so we got one, printed it off ourselves, and technically, I guess you're only, good God, they're set up for a long time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Technically, you're only supposed to camp 14 days a year on the state trust lands. I don't know how they enforce that, because, I mean, seriously, most of it is way out in the middle of nowhere. But, you know, that's the rule. We have maybe one place we're going to camp on state trust land on this trip, but most of it will be on BLM and or a few places or campgrounds that we're going to stay in. And this is coming into Indian bred rocks. So
The wreck area.
Let's go ahead and check that. I believe this is the picnic area. Yeah. No.
They're not too far off of the picnic area. Kind of a.
It doesn't. I don't see anything that says.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It seems like a likely spot by around. Ooh, except for the giant trench to get to it.
Depends on which way you go. We'll drive up this road up here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off until we find a camp spot.
Here we are at Indian Bred Rocks. And it turned out we got a pretty nice camp spot. I'll show it to you here in a second. Beautiful rocks just right up behind us here. And you can see as I move down this way, there is somebody, probably a couple of people camped down the way here. I don't know if the wind, I've got the little fuzzy mic on, hopefully the wind's fine. But you can see someone down there a ways. But it's not bad. Let me make a quick turn around here. I'll cut off and show you again. This is back the other way, and there is somebody camped over there. We saw them, I think, when we drove in, actually. Well, let's see. There's a little area there up on the rock. Can you see that? It's in the center of the frame right now, where sort of a boulder arch with a little rock in it. All right, and there's Trigger running around. And here's our campsite. We're just pulled off the road. It's not too busy out here. We passed a few people. I think I mentioned that as we were going along, and Carol's putting that up. I'm gonna have to go help her. But we're kind of backed up to a little wash here, so it wouldn't be great if it was going to rain, but I don't think it will. Now the next 2 days are supposed to be really, really windy, so it will be interesting. I have no idea what's going to happen. All right, we'll catch you guys just a little bit.